time for a little payback. The Contessa, having escaped us in the prison, is now hiding out in her castle estate. It's a well-fortified Gothic nightmare that would make any thief run in terror. Terrible or not, that's where we're headed. To sweeten the deal, we've learned that the Contessa, who until recently was a secret member of the Claw Gang, is in possession of the Clockwork Eyes. The Thieves Raccoonist describes the eyes stopping opponents dead in their tracks, transfixed in their gaze. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what an accomplished hypnotist could do with such powerful artifacts. News of the Contessa's corruption has spread to Interpol. Constable Neela, being closest to the case, was granted a cash allowance to hire an army of local mercenaries. It looks like we're walking into a full-scale war. But we have to act now, before things go from bad to worse.
Oh, this is gonna end well. And by that I mean, not that, clearly. What can we get from the shop here? I'm sure it'll be quite expensive. I have anything to sell? Yeah, that's even more than I thought it would be. Wow. Health fix reactor. That almost sounds good. We will deal with paying for the rest of that crapple sometime soon. I assume I've got to assign this to, like... Oh, just press R1 while jumping to deploy the paraglider. I'm sure they're going to basically require this at some point starting now, aren't they? Just want to get a feel for how much range and stuff it has, because it looks like we drop fast as hell. Yeah, that doesn't give us a big boost. I mean, technically, yes, it is an upgrade. But overall, I have a feeling that that's not going to change too much of our situation most of the time. But hey, we're here. We may as well get all of the abilities, right? It's not like it's that hard to do. Whoa, hey, 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 hey. Holy shit, by the way, that took off half of our health. Not a big fan of that. I heard a bottle up here somewhere. Well, not necessarily up here, just nearby. Okay, so before I hit this, let me double check that this is our only objective for the moment. I mean, hey, at least credit for the fact that if this place is going to be this dangerous, they're going to put our first objective right there.
Here's the plan. First, take some recon photos around the area. Then make your way up to the re-education tower.
Looks pleasant enough.
Oh, and stay clear of tanks. You know, so you don't get blown up into little sticky pieces.
Yeah, I could probably figure that one out, to be honest with you, but hey. Yep, I mean, yeah, it's a boat, alright.
The Contessa has these boats out on patrol against Neela's army.
Somehow that worked.
Be useful to hitch a ride.
Okay, so we took a picture of the boat. Now we want to get closer to this object, right? And take a picture of this thing. There's a bottle here, too. Yeah, there it is. Can we get up there? I mean, we have to be able to, obviously, because otherwise why would they put that there, but... Can't get there from here. Whoa. No, 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 no. Don't want none of this business. Get myself on the pole here, and... See, there's a bunch of stuff that is getting the other objective marks, but it's not showing up as being viable photo targets in our camera for some reason. Nope. Uh-oh. Dang. Half a health bar per shot, huh? That's crazy. Like, genuinely, that's a little bit ridiculous. Get on the thing on top of the pole. How hard is this to do? Answer, very, apparently. And the blimp is too far away. I'm not even completely sure if I'd be able to take the shot from there, but... Okay, this guy's got an item. I wasn't sure. Because they position the pouch such on these guys that it's very hard to see if they have goodies. But we got a silver medal, which is probably fitting because that guy is never going to be number 1, so number 2 is as good as he'll be able to settle for. Not that I have a lot of room to talk, but still. There we go.
The Contessa used to escape from the prison. Maybe we could use it to our advantage around all these high towers.
Yeah, I mean, stealing a blimp would probably be pretty useful. I can't reach that from here. Like, at all. And see, I see over where the other target is that basically has got to be Neela's HQ, but I can't take the shot from where I was at. I may have to go somewhere real different for that. All right, you do not have an item I can steal anyway, and it won't really matter too much after that. But hey, if we're gonna screw it up, at least we managed to deal with the other part of the fight pretty well. Yeah, and see, that's on the other side of... We obviously can't take the photo from there. That'd be stupid. That's a pretty good dodge around that thing. Oh, yeah, that really did not help me. I should have been patient, but, well, I wasn't, so... Yeah, I'm really trying to place internally if there's a good way for me to get at that. Yeah, I was going to say, that's completely agnostic to camera angle, isn't it? It's not suddenly going to play nice if I aim the camera up, because it definitely looked like... Since we had a downward camera angle earlier, it looked for a second like it was behaving in a way that could have been altered by the camera. It was not. I was just hallucinating. Don't want to do that. I may just have to wait to get that until later, which is very odd, but hey. Could it really be the strangest thing in this game yet? And the answer is no. Wow! Alright. That thing looked up. Okay. I don't feel like I agree with your assessment, game, but okay. Fine, 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 fine. I think that bottle is either, like, inside of this building somehow, as, like, a solid object, or it is below us. 'Cause I've been up here in such a position where I should have gotten this. Well, that did end in me taking less damage, I guess. Wow, these guys' shots don't really do much, do they? Yeah, see, landing in the water did more damage to me. Which, when you think about that, it makes the tank seem even more, like, crazy overpowered. Oh. Whoops. Cross. These things make a hell of a noise every time you land on them. Yeesh. Not here for it, man. Get out of my... I think the wolfmen do more damage. Eesh. Okay, now that we've handled that, we should be able to take a picture of the assault tank, right? Yeah. There we go. Alright, so it looks like we want to go back that way. I'm going to double check the job help here and see if that... Okay, no, it's implying that I should be getting the photo from the ground level. Just double checking. Hey, where'd my... Oh, who cares? Never mind. Didn't say where the fuck did my combo go, but... That guy... fell off. Whoa, hey. Well, you know what? It worked, so... That's fine. And we get a bronze medal from this guy. Yes, it's true. Bronze is a medal. Wait. What a dumb joke. A line like that is so outdated, you'd think it came from the Bronze Age. Don't do that while the tank is angry at you. Do you feel like fucking off yet? There we go. Happened eventually. But you see, I'm also still in a position where I don't know where I'm supposed to photograph this from. Like, what? Do you want me to get on top of the building? Wow. What the fuck? Would you stop that? That doesn't make... That makes even less sense. Okay, finally, about time. Eesh. And yeah, there's just no way that's gonna work. Ugh. Well, whatever. I made you shoot part of her HQ. I feel justified now.
Neela's made a headquarters out of that old bank. It's a pretty secure location. It'll take some time
Perfectly
to
sensible
find out.
photograph.
Okay, Sly. Head up to the re-education tower. I suspect that's where we'll find the Clockwork Eyes.
Let's just go in here and wreck this graveyard. I'm sure that this is an idea with no ramifications to worry about whatsoever. Yep, everything is fine. Also, God, look at all these spider shapes to this building. It's a little over the top, isn't it? I think that might only be in 3. I mean, the equivalent we get in this is just that, which is a fairly basic downward strike that we... Oh no, the table. James Hetfield is going to be very unhappy with what I just did to him. Yeah, so I mean we've had that since the start. I just haven't found it to be the most useful. Maybe I just haven't really used it in large groups very much. Yeah, see, I still haven't played Sly 3 yet. I have a copy of it because I was like, yeah, I'll probably eventually play that after I play through 2. And then it took me this long to get to it. I don't know what I was expecting there, but I got it anyway, so... Okay, game, do you want to refer me back to where the tower is? Is it this location?
The door is locked from the inside. Try working your way around to the tower's window.
Hmm. That'll be what this hook's for. Right, because that's the thing to climb up it. So the route that we ended up taking was the correct route. Okay. Oh, I got you now. There's a bottle over there. Let me try and get that without falling all the way down and being upset about it. We did it. We got in. And whoa. Only took us 30 minutes to get to this part because one of those things was being extremely specific earlier.
Bentley, there's more than just the clockwork eyes up here.
Oh boy, this is absolutely something that somebody has drawn anywhere.
Of course you are. I've read your psychological profile. I know that you're honest.
Then why are you doing this to me?
Because, dear, you're honest. You see, by chasing after Sly Cooper, you learned too much about the Claw Gang and its spice operation. It was only a matter of time before you figured out that I was a secret member. So, when Neela gave me a chance to put you in custody, I took it.
Coward. You're a disgrace to Interpol. I'll make it my life's work to destroy you.
Oh, I'm afraid your life, let alone your life's work, isn't going to last much longer. Once I integrate the clockwork eyes into this device, your life's work will be whatever I tell you.
I won't be brainwashed that easily.
Quite right. It won't be easy. Or painless. But I will reprogram your mind, and you will take the fall for me at Interpol.
Yeah, I mean, do you expect me to... Do you expect me to not say that when we're here with, again, the intentionally designed to be hot Carmelita being hypnotized is like, yeah.
Carmelita, she's in trouble here.
There's nothing you can do now. Get the recon photos and come back to the safe house. I swear, we'll find a way to help her.
Sly, I think you should start carrying like a rocket launcher or something. That might be useful.
Interesting. Inspector Fox is restrained in an old Iron Tech 250. Crude, but effective.
You know, something about needing to make budget cuts.
The clockwork eyes. They seem to be routed through that control board. Get a shot of the console so I can decipher its make. Those are the Contessa's elite shadow guard. Tough is too sissy a word to describe those guys.
What makes them so tough? The fact that they wear pickle hobes?
That's a mind shuffler. I didn't think they were real. It's made of equal parts science and black magic.
Oh, right. This must be the thing that Yugi was using during that duel against Pegasus. Or... That seems like a very specific reference to a thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! He referred to it... I don't know why I remember this as a mind shuffle technique when he's switching back and forth between regular and Yami, because Pegasus can read minds, because frankly, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a really weird series. Is this the... Yeah. Okay, that was not what I expected, so...
Hardwired to the systems in this tower. We need to find a way to get it online. All right, head back to the safe house and we'll get a plan together. The war between Neela and the Contessa has put the castle on high alert. To get at the clockwork eyes, we'll need to subtly manipulate this conflict to our advantage. Here's the plan. Murray, sneak into the castle and kidnap the head of security. I want to ask him a few questions. Meanwhile, Sly and I are going to get a little paranormal. I'll slip into the crypts beneath the castle and put together a bad mojo bomb. It should be enough to destroy the Mind Shuffler. Sly, you capture a few local ghosts.
Yeah, no, he's not good at that. Come on.
Hopefully the near-death experience will inspire her to purchase more mercenary firepower. We've all got our assignments. Good luck.
Okay, we got some stuff to dump real quick. It's not going to be enough to get us this doodad for Bentley that probably won't come in handy, but hey. Let's see if we can't get his part of the missions out of the way. Because we've seen from last time, even though that was like a week ago, he does that sometimes. But also, as we've seen from like a week ago, playing as him kind of sucks. But also, I was gonna say, we were booking it pretty well for a turtle there, but it took like a second for that to be, for me to be made to look like a fool. To be honest with you, I don't need the help, but I've been over that one before. Oh, hey. Hey, love doing that, huh? I want that bottle. Which is why I'm taking was almost undoubtedly the worst path to it. Yeah, I could probably take this back, but nah, forget it. That really crappy route.
That's it. I knew she'd have a bad mojo collector to transport the overflow. Huh? It's a semi-magical device that sucks up bad mojo. I'll need it to gather the runoff from these spouts.
Are that many people being turned into cockroaches?
Not really.
Wait.
That mojo is a powerfully dark force. Take any damage while carrying that collector and you're done for.
Oh, good.
Sounds hard.
Yes, it presents an interesting tactical challenge. Perhaps I could use the death traps native to these crypts against any foe that might attempt to thwart my collection of the ectoplasm.
Huh? No way that'll work. I'd use that switch to smash up the guards before they ever got near me.
Precisely. Once all 4 cylinders of the collection device are full, that should be enough black magic to destroy the Mind Shuffler.
All right.
This'll hurt. Hurry up, machine! It's not ready yet! Hacha!
Push that a little bit to try to get 2 of them at once.
Watch out! Looks like the spouts run out of bad mojo. No matter, I'm 1/4 of the way to a full tank.
Oh boy, we gotta do a lot of this, huh? Ugh.
I'm not really sure how to use your computer, but a new crypt should be up in your binocucom.
Good noise for that. I almost got toasted there. I've already kind of lost where I was supposed to go. I saw the indicator earlier, but I got forced to go a different direction because we had some bird problems. Oh, there's an indicator. Okay, so we're not actually that far off from where we need to be. That's good. Alright, so what are we looking at here?
This'll hurt.
Okay, they're like horizontal smashers, I see.
It's not ready yet.
Okay, it's not just that. We've got to... We got a lot of things here that we can...
Painful. It's still resetting.
A lot of spike pits. Yeah, a thing that launches knives. Oh boy, this is... There's a lot to this. Okay. This is... Okay, no, my depth perception was playing tricks on me earlier, because... Now, wait a second, that's like two different things.
So sorry. Watch out!
Wait a sec, what activates the spike pits then? Because I saw those working earlier.
Needs more time. The coup de grace.
And you use that as your,
It's not back online. This one's still out.
Ah!
Eat that. It's not ready yet.
There's a lot. Man, they couldn't just give me the same setup for a lot of these. Yeesh.
Eat that. Reset.
Yeah, see, and again, if I knew what made the spike pits go off, because that is the best far and away.
I'm the Lizard King. It's not ready yet.
Yeah, unfortunately, the time when they're in the range of the swords is so short.
Eat that. This'll hurt.
What the?
Still not online. Come on, come on. It's not ready yet. Needs more
No! God! Like, seriously, they're just there for a frame. That thing is almost useless. If you don't get it right immediately, it just... You're not getting anything out of it.
cha. It's still resetting.
Yeah, see, I was slightly off because I tried to go for the other one and I got screwed. This is... And see, and it's not even frustrating for the usual Bentley reasons. Say, can I sleeping dart any of them? Yes, but I would have to be a lot quicker on the draw, and that is just not going to happen. That takes so long to come off of... Yeah, and that time I got hit by the trap for... Because, admittedly...
It's not ready yet. That is king.
I'm starting to settle into a good rhythm for this, but oh boy. Yeah, what's up with the spike pits?
This'll hurt.
That seems like something that I should have control over, but I think it's activated by something else entirely. Could be a thing that's restricted only to the enemies, but...
Eat physics.
Oh, whoa, fuck!
It hasn't reset.
We were doing real well, too.
It's not back online.
And then a bunch of these guys just started breaking through. Like, as soon as it screws up even slightly, the whole thing breaks down entirely.
That's just not safe.
Yeah, this is really, really, like, admittedly, I guess that I am trying to push some of these a little bit to try to get the most value out of some of the large traps, but...
The coup de grace.
Still, like... Eesh. Yeah, see, I think this is just kind of turning into a simple rhythm. As long as I keep it this way, we'll probably be fine. Until they start going in a very weird pattern that I'm not prepared for. I also was about to say, gee, I really wish they would tell me how close I am to being done, but it's actually right there. I just have been completely ignoring it. I've been completely ignoring the meter, because I'm just like, yeah, okay, I need to try to hash out what I'm supposed to do with this. And also, I got really stuck up on the spike pits, because I saw those go off, and I was like, oh, is there some way to activate those? And it doesn't seem like it. I think that's actually just a hazard.
Excellent. Another chamber.
Slightly confusing, but fair enough.
Moving on to the third crypt.
There should be a new waypoint in your binocular.
Alright, let's deal with this guy real quick, because it'll be a pain if we don't. Whoa, hey. Ended up being further away that time. I hear the bottle ticking. I just like to know where it is. Guys? Alright, good. They're finally toast. Okay, no, that's the bottle that's up above the hook. Boy, they really are putting these in significantly more esoteric locations. Why did that not... Why didn't that hit? Why did that sleeping dart not hit? Like... That didn't make sense. I guess, but shouldn't he have, like, responded to it? That didn't seem... I don't know. Anyway, never mind. It's too late now. I have to get back to figuring out where that waymarker was. If I even found it, because I did kind of get sidetracked by the bottles, but... In my defense, we do want all of those eventually. Hey. Yeah, like that. That's kind of more what happened. Yeah, that's a little bit more like what happens when you hit them while they're moving. Usually. I was about to become concerned that only one of them died there, which would be a very strange adjustment to how those tend to work. The thing is, they don't. Well, not always. Maybe they do sometimes, which is actually even weirder, but... I mean, at this point... that might be splitting hairs about what counts as weirder or not. If only Bentley could fire that crossbow a little bit faster. Okay, so let's get a look at what we're dealing with in terms of our traps here. We've got a flamethrower up at the front. We've got a squishy thingy at the side. We've got gas. And this is going to be another crusher. Yeah. Makes sense. I hear someone sleeping, so I think someone kind of got without getting killed. Which...
Sorry about that.
I mean, alright. I just wasn't expecting that to be a thing that would come up in a case like this. Meanwhile, oh boy, these traps take a long time to reset, so... It's kind of, nerves-inducing here. Okay, no, they just actually go to sleep. I thought they died from it, because... I feel like I saw all of them die, but they might have just gotten got by other things, so... Which would make total sense in a case like this, but, I know, I'm asking a lot out of, well... Ah, shit. We were almost done with that one, too. Out of basically any 3D platformer in the 90s to the early 2000s, but... Still.
Eat physics?
Oh. I had a feeling for a second that we were about to get roasted by our own, our own little bit there. Oh.
This'll hurt.
That's my fault. I was pressing the wrong button, but in my defense... I can't really defend that, to be honest with you. Whoa, hey.
Harry, strike!
Whoa, hey, look out. Careful. Oh, wow. I thought he was a little further away, but my depth perception is kind of made up and the points don't matter, so... I'm trying to do things a little bit too,
Eat that!
I wish they didn't so often, like, do that attack, just because it slows them down so much. Whoa! I pressed the correct button this time. Well, I got what I deserved for not doing that correctly.
Sorry about that.
Hey, cool, we got 3 of them with 1 there. Pretty good. Alright, over to this side, boys.
Heads up.
No, I tried to get... I tried to push that a little too much. Hey, I just want to get this one guy. Come on.
Take that! So sorry.
This one is definitely a lot less of
Not ready yet.
a lot less straightforward than the previous one was. Because the cooldowns on those traps are massive here. So you got to get a little bit more freeform with some of these things.
That does it for this room. Looks like I've only got one more crypt to go.
I'm really getting the hang of this. I just sent you another waypoint, but it's kind of buried in the well. Yeah, you'll figure it out.
Buried in the well, huh? That sounds great. I'm sure it'll be fine. Meanwhile, everybody stops while I enter the keypad. That's great. Okay, so what are we dealing with here? A couple of torches.
It's still resetting.
Looks like a dropping drawbridge thing.
This one's still out. More.
And then that electric field that takes forever, basically. Whoa. Yeah, the middle is the like drawbridge looking dock, right? Oh no, that just resets all of those, I see.
Come on, come on.
Well, no, actually it doesn't. Never mind. I'm gonna go a little bit crazy here. Let all these guys get forward, and
That is cake. Hatcha. Take that.
okay, that clears literally all of them in the entire room. It's kind of neat. I think the idea is more supposed to be that that's like the emergency oh god why button. fucking jackass if he hadn't spent so much time on that. Like,
Watch out!
also, that guy didn't fall in the toilet earlier when I did that, so... I mean, yeah, pretty much. Seems fitting in its own weird way.
It's not ready yet! Still not online!
And you know what? Let's let these guys all kind of make their way in here, and I'll just take a hit anyway from a projectile. It seemed like the projectiles were not actually doing anything to us before. I mean, they were probably doing, like, chip damage, but they didn't seem to be making us lose the challenge, which is the thing.
Hurry up, machine! It hasn't reset! Hurry it up! Watch out!
I would so much rather be doing this with Murray without any of the traps. Just let me punch a bunch of these dudes, and even if you make me have to not get hit through, like,
Come on, come!
killing all these guys, it'd be fine. I'd be able to deal with that, probably.
Watch out! It's still resetting!
Alright, yeah, I need these guys to stop camping. Oh, for the love of fuck, he
Not ready yet!
didn't, no! God. Oh. I think the sleep bomb has a much longer action lockout than the other one does. Which, I mean, on paper sounds fine until you realize, oh yeah, this is going to cause problems.
Still not online!
And then I'm just screwing this up entirely. Whoa, hey, 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 hey. Enough of that, you.
Watch out! It's not back online! Sorry about that. Hurry it up! This one's still out!
See, we're doing this phase much better, but things are going to get a little bit tighter pretty soon, I'm sure.
It's still resetting! It's not back online!
Okay, it doesn't work against these dudes when they're this far back, I guess. Ah! Fuck. We're getting pretty close each time, at least, I think. And we just gotta deal with the weird nuances of some of these things, because, I have to be able to lead these enemies around in order to actually take decent advantage of the oh shit button.
On guard! It's still resetting!
Why do I get stuck for so fucking long with that? Ugh. See here, I'm just gonna show that, yeah. It at least looks like it takes significantly longer, you know?
That's just not safe. It's not ready yet! It's not ready yet!
Ah, wrong side. Wow, what a turnaround he made. Ugh.
This'll hurt.
Oh, I screwed up because they don't like me to try to hit this thing on the side.
That is key. It's not.
Fuck.
So sorry. Hurry up, machine. It's not ready yet. Heads up. On guard. Hateful. It's not back online. More.
Say I wasn't paying great attention. Which one of these is their next one?
Watch out.
I think it's even. No, it's dead center, huh?
Still not online.
Not to be confused with the Left 4 Dead map or something.
This one's still out.
That came back up so fast. Wow. And the torch just really did kind of stop almost instantly there, too. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. The upside here is that the spawns have stopped because we're done.
Right, the deed is
Thank
done.
goodness.
With a mojo collector at full capacity, I should be able to blow the clockwork eyes off that mine shuffler. This is going to be great.
That was a huge pain in the ass. You know what? Here, just send me back to the. Insane, unless there's a warp to. No, there's just exit to episode menu. There's no warp to hideout. Fuck it, we're just gonna walk in the water a bunch so that way we can get warp to the hideout faster. Dang it, Bentley. And it didn't warp us back to the hideout. Fuck. I keep thinking it will. What an absolute waste of my time. Get me on this boat, I guess. Yeah, I'm still not in a position for that because, of course, I don't have anything to sell yet. Well, Murray, you're out here. Let's... Well, that looked like it had a pretty big effect. Okay, we've got to go a pretty long distance here. Get around those objects. That's a little bit rough, but hey. Okay. Well, that works pretty well. That's definitely a place where Sly is going to have to get to for sure. He's got all the mobility tools out of this party. I have to go up, don't I? I was just waiting for that guy to either turn around or walk into my fiery death fists. Otherwise, he would be a huge problem. Okay, now I still have to find a route here. The nice thing also is that the fire fists are apparently a silent killer also, which is real funny because I don't think that would be how that works. But you know, I think that a burning body sort of evaporating like that would probably, you know, there'd be some sizzling, right? I'm overthinking this. Anyway. I have to figure out how I'm going to get the height that I need to for that positioning. I mean, I guess we did something with Bentley, too, to get there. But the problem is, I don't remember what it was. Ah, we went up this way, probably.
Hey, Murray,
There we go.
you see the general from there?
Nope. Just an old man coming up the ramp.
Don't let his appearance fool you. That's General Clawfoot, and he's one of the toughest old soldiers you'll ever see. Not to mention head of castle security.
What if he doesn't want to come? I don't want to hurt him.
Oh, don't worry about that. He's only afraid of two things, fire and water. Other than that, you couldn't hurt him if you wanted to. He might even come
I
in
mean,
handy along the way, as a projectile.
Wow, that is handy.
we've got fire fist power, so we could.
Great. Now bring it back to the safe house. I've marked it in your binocular.
Like. I see. He's saying vaguely German sounding gibberish. Or at least some things that vaguely started to sound like vaguely German-ish gibberish. Until they very quickly did not. Are they trying to also give him, like, a little bit of a mix of that and, like, a Slovak language or something? Because we are in sort of a Slavic part of the world, supposedly. It's the wrong area. Where's... How do I lose the that badly? Wow. Good job, me. Now he's definitely going like just strictly for
Well,
discount Jim.
General Clawfoot, we've got a lot to talk about. You wouldn't by chance know the security codes to the castle gates, hmm? Don't feel like talking, huh? How about a little of this? Talk, you scoundrel!
Ah, we're giving him the old tickle torture. I think you might have to ease up a little bit, because I don't know if he can talk right now. Too busy yucking it up a little bit. Well, that was easy. And more importantly, it was short. Alright, now it's time for old Coop to get out here. Ghost capture. Man, usually I just use a polka doll and oh. Right. We can get on top of that building. really help me be able to get those. That one bottle. It's just in like the worst place anybody's ever seen. These tanks could fuck off. That would be very helpful. Unfortunately, I'm the one who has to run here, because things are quite annoying. Oh, whoa, shit. Yeah, I didn't see that that's what that was when I started doing that maneuver, so... In my defense, I had no idea what the hell I was doing. Yeah, genuinely, I think I just have to be higher up to be able to get at that. Unless we gain access to the blimp later and that'll fix things for us. It might. It might. Probably won't, but it might. Okay, it must be another hook that that bottle is on top of. In a very similar sort of structure. I don't think this guy has an item, but trying anyway. Nope. Nothing to grab. Well, we took his pocket money, but we would have got that anyway. I think technically we got a little extra for doing it the technically hard way, but not by an appreciable amount, you know? Through that bottle. And yes, I am once again getting sidetracked for him. Anyone who was concerned it was going to happen again, well, I got good news and I've got the same news, but we're going to say it's not good news this time.
All right, Sly, there's your new objective. Sneak inside and smash the coffin of the evil wolf priestess.
Sounds pretty harsh. Does the old girl really deserve that sort of treatment?
Weren't you listening? She was an evil wolf priestess. Once you smash the coffin, it'll free all the ghosts trapped in there with her.
Okay, I don't know where you're going with all of this, but freeing trapped ghosts sounds vaguely heroic.
He's just as confused as everyone else, which, to be fair... Yeah. Let's go and handle this. Is that it?
Nice work. Now head outside and I'll fill you in on phase 2.
I figured. I mean, that is it for that objective, at least, but... It's 2 things back to back.
I've modified the imager in your binocucom to capture ghosts.
Didn't I just set these guys free? Why would I want to capture them again?
Not to worry. It's only a short-term confinement. Gather all the ghosts, then set them free down the chimney of Neela's headquarters.
I get you. She'll think it's a sneak attack from the Contessa.
Correct. If I did my math right, and I always do my math right, Neela should respond to the assault by purchasing more firepower.
Anything bad for the Contessa is good for us. And we get to really freak out Neela.
So, we've got a R1 on them, right? Yeah. We gotta photograph some ghosts and that lets us steal their souls, basically. It's that old idea again. That old saw, that old chestnut, that big weird bird guy who's sneaking up on us. Oh, whoops. He had an item. I screwed that up pretty bad. Okay, yeah, he is still fighting on our side, though, so that's great. That'll help us out a lot. This camera angle, however, is not doing us any favors whatsoever. Where did that ghost go? I was gonna say they don't move that much around the map, do they? That would suck. I mean, Buddy is definitely traveling quite a bit. Nah, he doesn't have anything. But we do want the health, so... Oh, man. All right. The tanks, as usual, being real stupid. Unlink from that and just run. And of course, they're still following me because I completely botched the jump. Oh, good. They forgot about me pretty quick. And we got his nice fancy gold pocket watch. And the nice, ridiculous, chunky metal. Jump on these tanks? We sure can. This might actually be how we're supposed to get to that thing there. That works. It's not pretty, but we got there. So we finally got that bottle that was annoying me for that long. There's still a bunch more for us to pick up, I'm sure. But I think it's like 5 at least, so... We'll get to that shortly, though. For now, we're here for the actual, this part of the mission. Dang it. just barely got a shot that counted there, so that's neat. Yeah, 5 more bottles to go. Man, I'm getting sidetracked again by that, but... on top of that thing, which... yeah, it is like right inside of there. That it? I think that's it. That seems like a far more sensible thing to get at than I thought. Okay. Back to work, back to work. At least we should be getting back to work. I don't mentally have all the best routes for getting around in this part of town. Or any part of town, but hey. Taking a lot of hits, dude. Do those drops do, like, reduce damage? Always nice to have a jumping attack that does less damage in it. In these kind of games, right? Which is just, like, exactly how you don't expect it to work. Alright, that counted. Good stuff. Not pretty, but we got it somehow. God, that one's so far. I'm really not doing great at placing where these are throughout the area. Okay, that's number 5. Damn. But this might respawn us closer to it, so there's that. God, though, this section is so dull. It's just a lot of, like, running back and forth to go wait until you can take your photograph properly. Oh, I forgot that was a trampoline. Tramampoline. From Bompoline. Oh, thankfully that was in a very easy place. There's another one somewhere in the area. Thing? Seems like it must be. Yeah. Alright, well there's only one bottle left, so that's great. Okay. Okay, back to this part. Part that's less fun. Just rob this guy again. Haven't we been here before? What do you mean the object was hidden? Bullshit! Game just wanted me to take another picture, that's all. Just needed to confuse me a little bit. And as always, I don't need the help with that. Oh, there's our targeting reticle. technically might be able to get the shot. Come on, give me back my targeting reticulum here. Come on. There we go. Alright, so now all that's left is 1. And I think I just want to get a very high vantage point to start with here. Oh, dang. Almost had it, though. There we go.
The ghost. Now just make your way to Neela's HQ and drop them down her chimney.
How do we do that, though? They're ghosts. What do you expect me to do here? What kind of weird esoteric bullshit did you have in mind? Oh. Jeez. I'm straight up not having a good time with these guys. Fuck. Alright, well, yeah, I guess we just had him in a can.
So, the Contessa wants war, eh? Perhaps it's time I purchase a little air power. A few bombers should put that old charlatan in her place.
Oh, how much space do you have to talk about people lying?
All right, fellas, let's get down to business. The first steps to escalating the war between Neela and the Contessa have gone well. We're down to the final setups before we spring our trap. Sly, I need you to steal a voice modulator from the castle and install it under Neela's headquarters. If all goes as planned, it should allow us to give orders to her mercenaries without being detected. Unfortunately, Neela's recent bomber purchase has made her army over-enthusiastic, and they might strike before we're ready. Which leads me to Murray. I need you to hotwire one of the Contessa's tanks and go to town on the mercenaries. We just need to intimidate them a little. And finally, I'll venture back into the crypts to power up that old computer in the re-education tower. We're going to need it to save Carmelita. Oh, and Sly, if you haven't already got one, you'll need to buy a paraglider for the heist. Okay, let's move out!
Well, good of them to warn us about that. Alright, Bentley, we'll deal with your BS first, because I don't like playing as you. And if I can get that out of the way sooner, I'd be better. Here we go.
How are you gonna hack the computers down there when they've got no power? According to General Clawfoot, a mobile energy source is stored at the end of this hallway. Hallway is a pretty kind term for what looks to me like a complex medieval gauntlet of death. Yes. Well, while the idea of jumping down a crypt filled with whirling, razor-sharp spikes might scare me, in fact terrorize my every fiber, it's the only way to power up that old computer in the re-education tower. Without that thing online, we'll never get at the Clockwork Eyes or free Carmelita. You're a good man, Bentley. Just make sure those traps don't rip you into 100 little turtle pieces. Why'd you have to say that?
Alright, well this seems conceptually simple enough, but I'm sure it's going to be hard as fuck. This looks like a safe zone, but it doesn't let us get much of anywhere, does it? Yeah, not if we botch the jump, especially. Ooh, boy. Bad. But hey, that time we got through the first room completely free. Yeah, those Valdo ultimate weapons have a very interesting sort of path. Whoa! Well, fuck me, I guess, because I thought I pressed the X button, but apparently not. Oh, this is a delightful little choice of design here. The rotator with the rotating bars on the end of it, that's funny, but also I took that hit because I stopped to admire the handiwork there. And we're gonna have to come back, aren't we? Oh, jeez. And they rotate, too.
Aha! This acid battery should do the trick. Just walk close to the electrode and voila! Prepare to be hacked, you knave.
Thank you, Bentley. Oh.
I'll get you, Contessa.
Oh, how many times must you say that? It's not going to happen.
I'm dead serious. I'll get you.
I'll get you. I'll get you.
I mean it. I'll get you.
Yes, yes, so I've heard.
And for some reason, it just starts making the computer parts physically move.
Damage while carrying this battery to the other terminals. It is, after all, filled with acid.
Aw, jeez.
Okay, ready for another session of hacking mastery.
So now it's become a perfect plaything, too. Great. Now we have no leeway. As opposed to just almost none.
Ready for another session of hacking mastery. Okay, ready for another session of hacking mastery.
Well, as long as you're not looking for platforming mastery, because oh boy, Bentley, you are not gonna get anywhere near that. Not in a million fucking years, not with your skill set. And I use that term very loosely. Ooh. Well, thankfully this second terminal is right here, so there's that. See, that wasn't too bad after we dealt with the platform part.
Maybe I should approach this through your id. instead of your conscious mind. It might help to get around your super ego.
Oh, I get it. It was a pun, I think. It's that time.
One
All right.
more computer and I can get out of here.
Now we gotta deal with this part, which is... These are very awkward. Okay. We are past that, and... Now we got this to deal with. Yeah, plenty of incoming bastards. Well, that's slightly embarrassing. I got hit by the super slow-moving one. Wow, that was brutal. We definitely kind of got, like, just trapped in place there and obliterated. I really need to, like, cut these guys down pretty heavily here before I can even bother trying to push forward. Oh my god, there's just so many of them. Oh, now you're vending quite heavily there, huh? Extent that's a bit of a problem. Could you... Jesus. This is rough. And then say, how much do we take Grammy into this? And it's a whole hit per orb, and it pushes us back. So no cheese for us. Which is to be expected, but still. I guess there is sort of an issue in terms of something like this where it's like, okay, how much balance can you do with this? Eventually you're just going to end up in a position where it's like, okay, you've got to just make this shit super dense, or you have no moves in that regard. That time we got through there pretty easily. Oh my, that is a big nasty. Thankfully they can't get me, so...
Dear fox, why fight it? Don't you want to be my friend?
No, you horrible eight-legged cow. No.
With that old computer power,
Imagine an eight-legged cow, that would be
here
weird.
is
Anyway. Oh, we got that done. And, oh no, that's just the sound of the usual traps. I thought it sounded like the place was gonna collapse. Oh, hell. Really? Alright, well, fine. I'll just Run all the way back to base, then. Let's try to find my way here. This is not my way, but hey. I got thrown off that severe... They're still fucking chasing me! What the absolute shit? Seriously? Why? On what goddamn planet is this necessary? This is... and I'm really only bringing it up because this is significantly worse than usual. Oh, would you guys shut up? Oh, there's our third bottle, by the way. It's, like, literally right near base. And they are still fucking chasing me, dude. Why? And we get killed, which unfortunately doesn't send us back to HQ, which it should. But it didn't. And there's no quick warp back, so now I gotta go and hoof it the regular way. I can't believe that, dude. That is insane. Like, you are as high as a fucking kite, game. Ah, good. I got pinched by gooners again. Well. And these shitheads are still chasing me. Alright. Sly, you're up. Oh, they didn't reset. Well, at least I can fight. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. I just wanted to test, though. Oh, there we go. So later on, we will be ready to put that to use. Oh god, we're getting pinched, aren't we? Oh, hey. Okay, fine. I actually have no real argument against that. They absolutely can see in some sort of
The
dimensional
Contessa
space.
plans on taking control of Neela's army by fooling them with a prototype voice modulation device.
Oh,
To get
please.
the thing working, she'll have to jack it into the satellite connection beneath Neela's headquarters.
So, I'm guessing you'd like me to steal the device and hook it up for our side, giving us control over Neela's mercenaries. Sounds great.
You'll have to steal a few keys here and there to get access to the more secure areas of the castle.
If there's pockets to be picked, I'm your man.
First,
It's
steal
pretty
the
easy.
wiretap and the voice modulator. Then head for the sewers beneath Neela's headquarters.
I'm on it.
Whoa, hey. All right, they've gone back to not being interested. That's great. Unfortunately, they caught me on the corner there. Like, eesh. Well, that didn't go so well. Ow. All right. Well, that was incredibly sloppy.
To break into the castle and get at that wiretap.
I wish they'd let me get the other keys first, too, instead of forcing me to do things in this really inefficient order. Or maybe not even necessarily inefficient, just really fucking annoying order. Okay, where are we compared to where we have to go? We're still a couple of levels down, it looks like, so let's fix that. All right, here we go.
The wiretap is at the far end of the room. Easy does it in here, huh, pal?
Oh, fine. We'll do things the hard way, I guess. Because you guys insist so much. Well. Hey, no witnesses, right? Works for me. Oh, shit, there's the vault.
Oh, yeah,
Wiretap, like all caps there.
is perfect.
Wiretap! Alright.
Security around the Contessa's castle is tight. She must have something really good in here. Punch in 969.
That number seems a little bit on the nose for some things we saw. Oh. Sorry. I almost can't help myself anymore. Rage bomb.
You've gotten the rage bomb move.
That sounds fun. Alright. Seems good. Now, off we go.
Another set of guards are up in your binocucom. Rob them of their keys to get at the voice modulator.
And soon we'll get to get my PU-36 explosive space modulator. Voice modulator. Oh, I fucked up the joke. Oh, whatever. Nothing new for me, but hey. So one of those guys is like literally at the top of the map. Where we just were, too, so... That's not where I was aiming for. Dang it. What? What do you mean a guard carrying a key was killed? By what? Oh, right, the bombs, right.
Another set of guards are up in your binocucom. Rob them of their keys to get at the voice modulator.
Right, because Neil is a psychopath and decided that her way of dealing with this was to hire bombers. Ah, shit. Hey, hey, turn around. Thankfully, that guy's real stupid, so... Got that going for us. Sorry, on some level, thankfully, we don't have... You know, thankfully these bombers are indirect combat units, so it's fine. Ah, good old Advance Wars 2. I haven't played that game in a minute. It's a good one, though. I'm not really great at it because I'm not very smart when it comes to strategy games, but whatever. Thankfully, this dude isn't very smart, so... Yeah, I told you. Whoa. Fuck my life. Now, like I was saying, thankfully this dude isn't very smart.
Is marked in your binocular.
So, after we fail a few times because we're really pushing things a little bit, alright, so it's literally right here. And also, once we press circle on that, the enemies stop carrying it. Basically borders on being
Posted
a
lot of
cutscene.
security around the voice modulator. This could be tricky. Maybe you could distract the guard from his post by making a little noise.
Well, I mean, that kind of counts, doesn't it? Meanwhile, this dude has got all these racks upon racks of medieval weaponry here, and unfortunately, we can't quite get the easy kill there. We gotta do a little bit of fighting as we steal ourselves the voice modulator!
You've got the Contessa
Hooray.
voice modulator. Let's go put that thing to work.
Yay, let's get out of here. Y'all got any more of them health pickups? The answer is no, apparently.
The Contessa's guards have locked down the entrance to the sewer. Find the guys in charge and steal their keys.
Oh, I gotta do more of this. They're really just padding these out now a little bit, aren't they? Eesh.
The Contessa's guards have locked down the entrance to the sewer. Find the guys in charge and steal their keys.
Okay, well, I'm not seeing any targets here for these guys, so that's a slight problem. Oh, no, I see him now. Ah! Oh, God, excuse me. I'm getting a little tired. Oh, hell. Wow. That thing really hit me out of the air there. Eesh. I didn't know they could lead the target that well. Whoa. Seriously? Give it up already, you fucker! I have to be that close to them to do that, huh? Like... Eesh. I need these guys working somewhere else entirely, but... Can't have nothing in this video game household. Well, there's our first key. Hey, he's still following. Alright, seems like we're off the hook for now. We can go and find him. Speaking of being off the hook. This guy's on the hook. For giving me a key.
That's some quality thieving, Sly. Now head for the runoff drains near the riverside. They should lead to the sewer.
Oh, don't worry. The entire amount of finesse that was involved there was in demonstrating what dumb fucks these guards are. It is so easy to get them to forget that I exist by just going like 2 inches away from a spot. God, I'm about to get pinched.
You'll need to crawl through one of the runoff drains to get to the sewer entrance.
That's kind of what I thought, but... I don't know, I think I was worried it wasn't safe. Which is a little bit weird, because... How would they reach me in there? Other than something really cheesy, but, you know.
According to my blueprints, this sewer should take you underneath Neela's headquarters.
Looks like we got lucky. The Contessa's men have already excavated Neela's satellite cable. How should I proceed?
Splice in the wiretap, then attach the voice modulator. I'll broadcast from the safe house to make sure it works. This is going to be so cool. Hello, mercenary tank forces. Come spinning your turrets for me.
Guys, this is cool. I mean, you were all
Excellent. Perfect. We have stolen her voice. It's like we're an artist who's been in the field for 30 plus years, created some of the most iconic images in our field, and we just stole an image of a gold ring from somebody who's very not that well known except to people who are way too invested in the game. Oh, wait, no, sorry. That's a joke about Dan Frazier, everybody. And if you don't understand, I'm not going to explain it. You might be asking why? Well, because I'm going to pick this guy's pocket, I'm going to sell the stuff that we've gotten, and then I'm just going to head off for the evening because, oh boy, I am quite tired. I don't think I have enough in the tank to actually finish this set of missions. Also, Bentley absolutely geeking the hell out about jacking Neela's voice. It's like the happiest we've seen him about any of this stuff in a while. It's something, all right. Anyway. Yeah, we're selecting Murphy anyway, just because of reasons. And we go into the options menu, hit save game. Yeah, we'll overwrite that. Anyway, folks, God, some parts of this really threw me off for so long. Otherwise, I would really have loved to have finished this in one session, but unfortunately, I can't. Maybe if I had found my way around some parts of this a little better, we could have pulled that off, but hey.